Greetings, this is Dr. Jacob Frankum, Superintendent of Troy Schools. Just want to give you an update about our pandemic operational outline that we have set up for next year. Just want to first off thank everyone for being so patient and understanding in this process. I know we've talked about a couple different scenarios that we've put out there, but as we talk to the state and we talk to the county, things do continue to change. So this is kind of a living document, and just wanted to present to you what the phases that we have presented right now. And this is going to be going to our staff and our community. We want to get some feedback on it. And then our school board is going to be acting on it next Monday. And there could be some further changes based upon that. But I think we have a good system set up right now to allow us to maximize as much as we can with the limitations that we have. And let me just go over this briefly. This is a long document I'll include in this text message that I'm sending out, and email and Facebook posts that you can review and check out. The first part is phase 0. This is where we'd be in school closure like we were in April, where everything is distance-based. All the learning, whether it's virtual or paper-based, it's all done at home, and we do food delivery at home. Phase 1, we've changed it up a little bit since June when we first started talking about this. Again, we want to provide the best education with the least amount of restrictions that we have. And after listening to the community, to staff members, we want to come to school in a regular setting as much as possible. So our schedule is going to be a regular schedule. That means our bell schedule is going to be the same. Our calendar is going to be the same. So when I say our bell schedule, meaning the start of the day and the end of the day, what goes on in between might be a little bit different because there are some programs that we will not be able to offer. So school will start at a regular time. It will be starting on the 26th of August, and we expect parents to be dropping their children off at 7:45 in the morning. We will be doing lunches in the classroom. Again, a lot of what we're doing is trying to focus on minimizing mingling, and keeping students in one group. We're going to be staggering recesses. We're going to make sure that students wash hands before and after the recess. We're going to be trying to do some disinfecting on the playground equipment at least twice a day. Students are going to be staying with the same group throughout the day. This is for high school and elementary students. And the teachers are going to rotate. That mainly, the teacher rotation is affecting grades 5 and above. And then students are going to sit in strict seating charts, and we're going to try and socially distance them as much as we can. We are encouraging masks to be worn during passing time and any time that there's a group of students. At this point, the governor has not told us that we're going to be required to do that. If they are required, we're going to have to obviously change this plan and then make some modifications in how we operate. Facilities and activities, extracurricular activities will be limited. I do want to mention that practices are starting on the 14th, whether we're in phase 1 or phase 2. I think where we're saying it's limited is going to be based upon our contests and who's going to be coming to Troy and where we might be going to. That's going to be on a week-to-week call with school administration and with the county health officials. So that's going to be a little bit different. No visitors or volunteers. If you do need to come into the school to pick up your child, we ask that you call in and then we can send your child out or meet you at the door with your child. Food service is going to be done in the classroom for phase 1. Phase 2 looks a lot like phase 1. We have a regular school schedule, regular calendar. The lunch periods are staggered, groups are spread out, recess is staggered. Again, it's very, very similar. The difference is that, especially in grades 5 through 12, instead of teachers rotating it into classes, it's going to be the students doing that rotating. And so again, as you can see, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 gets, the restrictions get less and less. Other than that, extracurricular activities, they may be limited also depending on what is the grouping amount that we can go by. Phase 3, hopefully we'll be able to resume some kind of normal operations. And then I want to make sure and encourage you all to read through the health considerations here. This is a big part of what we're going to be focusing on and how they do contact tracing. Also encourage you to read through what physical distancing is, what our cleaning and maintenance program is, communication, our cohorts. Again, our cohorts are what we're doing in phase 1 and phase 2, keeping them in one group. So if there is a breakout, only the minimal amount of students will be quarantined. What is the process if students opt out of on-site instruction for phases 1 or 2? There is a form you have to fill out to do that, and I will include that also in this message. And then how food service is going to work. You can read about that. Transportation, there might be some questions about that. Again, we're going to be looking at social distancing there and disinfecting after every use. Facilities, we want students to come at 7:45 in the morning and then leave at 3:45. As far as schedules, again, drop them off at 7:45 in the morning. We're going to have elementary students meet outside just like they normally have been doing in recess, except they're going to be separated in their groups into different parts of the field that we have. Athletics, you can read about that in instruction. And then this is our flow chart for student attendance during the pandemic. So this is what you would come to every single day and answer. Do you believe that your child or a family member may have been exposed to COVID-19? Yes, start going that way. No, start going that way. And the end result is either make sure your child comes to school, or maybe you have to contact the county health department or your health professional. And then we have a section of frequently asked questions. You can review that and see if there's anything on there that you don't already know about and that you could need some more information on. And then also, I just want to announce on Wednesday, this Wednesday at 6 o'clock, I'll be hosting a community forum on Zoom, and I'll be posting that again in this message that I send out, and hope to see you there. Please come with your questions. If you can't make it at that time, or if you just want to have some specific questions answered, please let me know. You can contact me here at the elementary school, or you can email me also at any time, and I'd be happy to help. And I think we do have a pretty good plan set up to, again, provide some quality services to the community and to our students with the limited, with a pretty good program that provides childcare for parents and having some kind of a regular normalcy that's hopefully we're going to be able to see back into our community soon. So thank you again, and please let me know if you do have any questions. I'd be happy to help at any time and clarify this. But again, if you do have any suggestions or ideas, we'd be happy to go with that too and see if that's something that we're able to do here at the school district. So again, thank you, and stay well and safe. Take care.